Welcome, everybody, welcome. Rather than try a traditional Resident Evil 4 run, I figured that we would try Resident Evil 4 Remake with a twist. We thought we would try it with Albert Wesker. If you are curious about the parameters of the run I did post on the community tabs, as well as in the answer section of the Discord, there is the picture, the image that shows what I am and what I'm not doing. Audio is lowered on purpose because, reasons. I did get to the first save because that makes the editing the inventory a little easier. This does, in regards to the parameters of the challenge, mimic the loadout for mercenaries instead of grenades, because grenades I can't use on this run. Instead, I gave myself two more first aid sprays. Obviously, the first green herb that you get before you leave the initial house, and all this can be sold. I cannot grab any extra guns. I cannot sell any extra guns. I am only limited to using Wesker's pistol for mercenaries, which is obviously, it doesn't have a name. It's glitched in the campaign, but it's the XM something, and the Killer 7. There's a little bit of I can't go hog wild with the Killer 7. I have to, be tactical with it. I have to, in bosses, it's fine. I also do have access to Mayhem mode. However, I can't use it unless I hit low yellow to red territory. So kind of like a limit break, if you will, final stand. Infinite ammo is also on as well, because... So, Wesker doesn't work with the cat ears. There's something with the coding that the cat ears don't work. However... we also don't have a knife as well, so if we get grabbed, we have to hard break out of that grab. We do have an omni-parry, though. See if I can't get to the next Ganado and show what the omni-parry is. So there's a lot of things going on with this run. We also do have infinite vest going on. The omni-parry. That's the run right there, the omni-parry. Not having a knife does kind of fix the issue, because I can't, sneak behind people, I can't assassinate people. It's also more thematic for Wesker. He's just going to bulldoze his way through something. You'll do this run when you get home. No, you won't. But, so yeah, as you can see, infinite ammo is on. However, I think it's a little fair, because you saw the time it takes between shots. And I would be using cat ears. I wouldn't have an issue reloading, but cat ears with this mod, unfortunately, do not work. So he does have a finite range on that. And see, his parry, you still have to time it. And you can see, even with infinite vest as well, because this is actually a good section of the game to actually showcase. Even with infinite ammo and infinite vest, if I still get hit, I'm still gonna get hit. So it's not a get out of jail, free card. Hit Canyon percent. No, I'm gonna blitz my way through Canyon. Canyon, I'm not super worried about Canyon with this run. I do like that you can chain with it. I'm dead. Let's see. First death of the run. There we go. If I get too overzealous, the parry frames aren't that large. So, as evident, and this is also technically why we're also running with hardcore. Good point to showcase. Because glitches can happen on this run, especially if you were using the knife, or if I was to try and assassinate. I could potentially have to go back the entirety of an entire section. I could actually just, have to redo entire segments, which we saw during the Krauser run. So, I still have to have a little bit of parry frames to this. I still have to have a little bit more finesse than just blind firing. I am also upgrading my kit as I can. Killer 7's backup is also good. It's just one of those things that, I need to not abuse. I can use it, need to not abuse it. Chat can also theoretically time me out if they want to. They could time me out from you. Damn it. La Campana. That was the fastest. The flaming cow. That is actually the fastest run of Village I've done. I don't even know how that happened. Usually this takes me like 5 minutes to get through. That's kind of wild, actually. Death equals drink. Oh, probably not. No, don't do that. Pistol cannot be upgraded. So does that mean it's inherently max level? Because it seems like it's doing... Seems like it's doing a lot of damage, to be fair. Welcome. How's it going? Also, look at this man. They modeled Wesker very, very well. I will say that. God, I also should that's an expensive vest, but I can find vests similar to that for cheaper. I actually have a buddy. I can ask him what vest he uses specifically. It's almost like it's not a summer suit. It's like what you put on under a suit, right? Base damage pistol, I think it's a higher crit rate, though. Probably. Well, I would assume it'd be more power, less crit rate, so Wesker can get off his melees faster. Because he just chains. Man is an absolute fucking monster. The Killer 7 during boss fights is going to come in handy with things like Mendez. Bingo. Things like the El Gigante are going to come in handy there, because I don't really have anything in my kit to do that. Cow's on fire and you're laughing. The cow just it hit the fire. Water into fire Y, except it's cow into fire Y. There it is! Chicken!
Roost to Condor 1. I've identified...
Get back here, I'm not done with you.
Look for a large windmill. There's a path on the far side of it.
Chicken!
Windmill. Copy that.
And be careful.
For VOD's sake, we're going to be doing... Because this will be up on the Kazuna Kip channel. Which, by the way, if you haven't checked it out, we do have... Not necessarily daily quite yet. I'm trying to get to the point where I do have a daily pipeline going. We do have Phasmophobia that is going live as of streaming this tomorrow. So Tuesday the 10th. We will have Phasmophobia going live. And we do have Dead Space as well. So the Kip TV channel, if you haven't checked it out yet, you should actually see it down there in the list of socials. Go ahead and check that out, because I'm trying to put as much work as I can. Got these god tier superpowers. It's the T-Virus. Well, technically that's a lie. It's because of he was part of Project W. He was part of the Wesker children. So he has superpowers because of the progenitor virus. There's a lot to go back there, and I actually still haven't played. Yeah, see how there's I can't pick that up. Limitations of the run. I can't really say a lot on old Resident Evil lore because I still have a lot that I have to play through. I played through Dark Umbrella Chronicles. I need to play through Dark Side Chronicles to go through Operation Javier, which it even at this point might be outdated. Actually, Operation Javier might actually be outdated. I need to go through that. I need to go through Umbrella Chronicles again because I actually really liked Umbrella Chronicles. I need to go through Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1. Well, technically the Resident Evil remake, Resident Evil 1 remake. 2, 3, never played them. I played 4, 5, 6, 7. I've only played 7 1.5 times, though. I never played the DLC as well. And then Village I played Into the Ground, because Village was actually super good. Yeah, he was more of a side villain till... Even in 4, he was still kind of a side villain, because he was part of his private organization, or part of a private organization, I guess I should say. Come on. I did like that this was pretty much in the same spot. Like, it was still the pendant, but it was over there in the original, which is super cool to see that they just kind of moved it slightly. I think it's great. I've actually been binging Resident Evil lore. I need to go play through Revelations, because Revelations sounds like it's an actually, like, super fun time. Where are you? I know you're here. Do you want that green herb, though? Give me that herb. I'm not really going to worry about Spinel, because as long as I have cash, I'm fine. I do like that you can disarm the C4 in this one. Well, I guess it's technically dynamite. It's not C4. I like that you can disarm it in this one, which is super cool. Some village got to the part with the Demon Baby Fetus said, fuck no. That part I ran that first try, I think, even on harder difficulty. No, I think harder difficulty I died once because I got overconfident. That one is that one's an old style standard Resident Evil puzzle experience. Like that, I was super happy with that, actually. There we go. Yeah, his omni-parry is actually great. Like, it's like Dark Souls level of parry if you can nab it. It's so cool. Besides, using a handgun through most of the game, I thought would be a little thematic. Because this is Wesker's kit for mercenaries for all intents and purposes. Beat that cow! Well, technically he's wearing a pig head. Actually, I need to get rid of that. So I will not be using knives on this run. That way it's a little more fair. Mine. Yeah, I feel like it has a higher power and or a higher poise break rate, but I don't think it necessarily has a higher crit rate, is how I view this pistol. I do like that it's based off the Beretta, though. I would love to see, because I think it's an M92. Well, so in universe, it's M92 SFs. It's the Samurai Edge variant of it. But I'm super... I like my Berettas. Berettas are neat. They're blocky. Well, no, not blocky. They're thick, girthy, if you will. I actually really like Berettas. I'm also biased towards Berettas, so keep that in mind. It was used to flex on his enemy. It is. Like, he's going to walk through his enemies. You can parry. The amount of shit you can parry with this Omni block too, his Omni parry, is actually wild. I've parried axes being thrown. I've parried Molotovs. I've parried crossbow bolts. I think you can parry. There's so many things you can parry with it. It's so good because it is an Omni parry. Dumb heavy handguns. Damn straight. There's a company that my dad was saying about 30 years ago called Llama. And they are apparently super blocky, like blocky to the point you have to get a file and file down some of those edges. If they were still in business, I would absolutely buy a Llama 1911, 100%. But obviously, with any collector, you know, third party, I'm assuming finding one is going to be like pulling teeth, and I'm going to have to pay a incredible markup. Let gravity do its work. We're actually just playing Dark Souls. I think you can parry the dynamite, too. I'd have to check. I think you can parry it if you hit the frames right. DMC 5. Yeah, it does turn into a Devil May Cry game, effectively. Yeah, see, it's got to be power over crit, because I haven't gotten a single headshot this entire time. And if anything, it'd be cool if this pistol 4 went. And that's actually a cool weapon design. You forego critical hits like that. You would forego critical hits, but you would have increased power. I think that'd be really cool in terms of just any shooter, right? Any sort of like game that you're using pew-pews. I think it'd be super cool. There, take that. Is Infinite Vest even on? No, Infinite Vest isn't on. Okay, that's weird. I'm gonna have to buy the vest. Yeah, I have to buy the vest later, so I'm still running on base HP here, which is good to know. But when I do get it, I have the values tweaks that it will be Infinite Vest. I'm styling everything. I've also played through this game, what, like 8 times at this point or something? Playing through this, you know, I'm able to know where a lot of the spawns are and a lot of the encounters are by extension. Protagonist Dark Souls, God. I went across... So I was playing Dark Souls 3 once, and I was in Orlando Fight Club, right, after Pontiff, right? You know where that is, where all the Aldrich Faithful, they start to invade people. I was doing the Pontiff Fight Club, and some dude showed up with literally, like fire-infused Kestis, and just styled on me. This man literally turned it into Street Fighter, and I'm not even mad at that point. Dude actually just went to town with just his fists. It was great. I miss Dark Souls. I have to go through 3 at some point. Fight clubs are for nerds. I mean, yes and no. Yeah, the mouth isn't going to move just because it's a model swap. The mouth movements don't carry over. Invasion gang only. Bold of you to assume I didn't swap to Aldrich Faithful for a time. I do like my mound makers, questionable purple people. I even like being a Sunbro. Sometimes you just want to be an Aldrich Faithfuls. Sometimes you just want to engage in Fight Club. But yeah, we're gonna split this up into probably about 5 chapters each, because as you saw, that was a pretty quick chapter. I mean, that took me but maybe 15 minutes. Oh, Simplify Fight Club, Souls fans. Oh, it's the Adam Sandler. Oh my god. I can't, every time I see this specific cutscene, as well as the Lost Lambs one when he gets to the church, I cannot unsee the Maxwell video. It's too good.
Oh, what the fuck?
Pretty quick when you know what you're doing. Oh, absolutely. Even in the original, chapter 1's pretty it's pretty quick. How's the audio? Can we hear voice?
Leon.
I can turn up the volume a little bit. I'm trying not to make sure it's overbearing.
Stop it. You move, I move.
Chapter 2 is also quick. The biggest hurdle is going to be...
I can see you're thinking.
How do I do this without the knife, though, is the question, actually.
I guess you're here looking for someone.
I think I have to use the knife in this section.
Maybe some missing señorita.
Or I can use Mayhem. We're gonna make a concession here and use Mayhem for this specific, for these 3 specific Ganado in here. Watch Jack and Jill. I haven't watched that one specifically though. Might be because of me. It's also a little low on my end. I'll turn it up. I'll turn the volume up on that. Check for 20 minutes. Neither guess was whatsoever because they're scared of dying. Yeah, I don't know. Those types of fight clubs in Dark Souls always struck me as odd. Yeah, it is definitely a little quiet. I'll be sure to turn that up by about 20 points once we get into it. I mean, it's a valid use of the chain. It really is. You know, I'm actually kind of happy that the Wesker model actually tracks Leon's movements in that very well. Dueling Dark Souls 3 work? No, I mean, it depends. That's how Invasions works. Dueling was pretty quick. That was over in 2 to 5 minutes at max. Yeah, I don't know what. Behind Pontiff Sullivan, that was pretty fucking quick though. Okay, let me go to audio. We'll turn this up a little bit. Yeah, that'd be why. Okay, let's try that. See how that goes. And if there's audio issues, if it's too loud, let me know.
Condor 1 to roost. Located baby eagle. It sounds like she's being kept in some church.
Great. That's good news.
Krauser, that's for sure. But Wesker also does have his own variant of superhuman strength. I like that Krauser feels a lot heavier in this one. I do miss his old arm blade from the original RE4, where he could just a line in front of him just explodes.
In the meantime,
I do miss that.
make your way to that church.
Right.
Wesker has refined strength. Krauser has brute strength, is how I view that. Merchant's coming, yeah. Because, alright. Yeah, so we'll use Mayhem to get through this because I don't want to have to break knife rules, and I'm already, like, almost in yellow anyways. I gotta play that super carefully, actually. No, get out of here, kitchen knife. Go away. Nobody likes you. Oh, that has an AoE to it, too. Here we go. Also, the set drop rate isn't actually that bad either. It's actually fairly decent for hardcore. Nope, I cannot stab bear traps. I just realized that as I looked at them. I'm like, wait a minute. I have to be super careful of where I walk now. I'm gonna hop over here. Hop over here. I mean, generally I can disarm a bear trap though because, you know, I have my, you know, got my Beretta and stuff. But in this specific situation, I really don't. Stranger? Stranger. Stranger. Well, and I could have used knife. I felt that I felt that with the omni-parry in addition to Mayhem, I thought it would be fair to, you know, have some sort of balancing factor in there.
Welcome.
No, you're right, Kiwi. So a pearl pendant needs to go. That needs to go. I can't sell bonus weapons. Resource needs to die. That needs to go.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't even have spinel. Oh, so yeah. So it's only the killer 7 I can upgrade then. That's interesting.
Molding a weapon to suit your wordless and trap.
Interesting. Yeah, no, so apparently this one just spawns in fully upgraded. That's very interesting. Well, to be fair, even going into the actual weapon, like it doesn't see how it has killer 7, all stainless steel magnum, but it's just a bugged weapon in campaign. And there might be a very specific mod to bring it over. Canyon time, let's go! Hi, how's it going? All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play this actually pretty aggressively. Unlike the Krauser run, I actually have ammo this time. I'm gonna be real. I was not thinking I was gonna make that shot. Get out of here. Oh! That pre-fire. I'm dead. I'm dead. I don't have enough HP. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There is hope. There's hope yet. There we go. Haha! You fool. I saw that. Are they all dead? That went a lot smoother than I thought that would, with only one potential death in there. Just bought those bullets. Damn straight I did. I'm not known for my accuracy. I'm really not. But you see how this is also going to lead to an interesting run state? Where I can't actually stab the Plaga either. Okay, yeah, I saw you. I discard you. Okay. Well, that part's done. Model swap and ability swap. It is ability swap as well. We do have the omni-parry with Wesker. That's actually how I survived a lot of that. Nope, I cannot prevent the Plaga from bursting out. So the castle is going to be very interesting. The island, however, as well. So note that I don't have the thermal scope. I can't use the thermal scope. So regenerators are going to be a pain in the dick. I see you. I know you're over here. Yeah, you're behind me. I need to get in the house below me for that small key is the issue. Dick. I can't... If this is going to be Wesker's moveset in RE5's remake, assuming RE5 gets a remake, I'm actually super excited to play Mercenaries. Because his abilities are pretty rock solid. It is a back and flow. Or it's a back and forth. Because I need to kind of corral them a little bit. I heard that. Drop it. Sometimes you'll parry them and their entire arm will just come off, which is actually kind of funny. God, my accuracy is fucking horrible. It might be the mic in my face, because I have my mic like right in my line of sight. Should probably move that. Saw the knife. I mean, I'm probably also getting an increased drop chance on knives because I don't have one. That was real fucking close, actually. There we go. Perfect. Is he still down here? Yes, they are. Come on. Ah! Hit me right in that frame. Right in the frame where I was between those. I tried to predict him and he juked me. Where is... There's a key in here somewhere. I need this. Give me my key. There's my small key. Mine. Nice this metal object. I mean, kind of fucking am at times. Like, I'm definitely missing shots here. I completely missed under her left arm, didn't I? That does have see, it does have a crit chance. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, go for a walk. Do it. Got it again? Yeah. I gotta wear Ragnarok sometime. I don't have a PlayStation is the issue. Bah. Gaming, it's fast but drunk. Yeah, kinda. It's okay. I'm sitting up a little straighter, so I should theoretically be aiming a little better now. I had to just like it was like I was sitting at an angle where my mic was like either covering my left or my right eye, so it was throwing a few of those off a little bit. 2018's on PC. I actually didn't know that.
Welcome. I've got something new for you. Try that on.
I'll have to try it at some point. Never really done God of War. I'm not opposed to it by any means. I've just never really done it.
Don't get yourself killed now.
Well, the archery low rolls, yeah. Easy for like 2 years. My backlog is also horrendous. So that's also been a factor on why I haven't actually... Hey, that was a metal backdrop, actually. Yeah. Mine. Oh, he does do an uppercut. You know, if I could hit his fucking legs. Okay, you can't leg him. I wonder if the uppercut has a different damage output. I'm very curious now. I'm not going for a completion run. I'm not going for everything. I'm just going for enough to start buying upgrades and shit. Version share strong, right? I don't know. If you count missed shots, you're going to be here for a hot minute. It's okay. We're actually almost through chapter 2. Like, Canyons really is... Canyon's that point in chapter 2 that really is the progress gate for me. Haha! I did have iframes going into that. Oh, that... I just burst DPS'd him into the ground. Like... That was a lot of damage coming off of that. You good? That was a lot of damage coming into that. Because I stunned him. Bear trap. I stunned him. I pushed him into the TNT, and the TNT actually exploded as well. That was a lot of damage coming off of that attack. That was a huge burst window. I was a huge fan of that. This is also a throwback to the original as well. I'm telling you, like, this pistol is great. I love it. It's his pistol and mercenaries, so it isn't exclusive to you can't get it in campaign normally, right? Outside of mods. His pistol's great though. Like, I love it. I don't know how I feel like a holster. I don't know how I feel about a holster like that though. I feel like I just flag people left and right. I'm sure people say the holster's fine. To me, it's just one of those that I kind of scratch my head at. I don't know. I've never really dealt with it, so I'm gonna state my I don't necessarily know what I'm talking about with that. El baño. El baño. Fun fact, if you're doing the minimalist run, the handgun only, you can use multiple handguns. I figured that out. I used the Blacktail and the Matilda because they were both handguns. So I did find out you can use multiple handguns should you want. It has to be handgun specific though. And second, eggs you cannot use or eat because eggs, I think, are coded as a weapon. I think it's baby pig crop. There we go. Chicken egg in the oven. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Kiwi. There's a chicken egg in the oven. Do you not put chicken eggs in your oven? Fine. Yeah, the castle's going to be a little strange. At least it puts out decent DPS is all I'm going to say. And we should be coming into focus there. There we go. Why are eggs weapons? They've been a weapon for a hot minute. I can't speak to anything before 4. In original 4, you could throw weapons. Zero Lenny actually has an entire run where he did nothing but throw Resident Evil 4 eggs in Resident Evil 4. Oh, is this gonna be? Yeah, some of the cutscenes get a little funny like this because the models swap. Oh, it's too good. I miss when he just ran out the window. But I can't remember. There was a mission where he ran out the window in the original. I think it was in the original. It had to be. It's been too long. I'll have to go play through the original.
Gift? My blood?
It's so funny. It's so good. Save my progress? Nah. On again.
Bruce to Condor 1. I've got that intel you requested on Louis Serra. It seems he used to be a researcher for Umbrella.
Umbrella? I should have left him in that bag to rot.
I'm sending you the details. Take a look, but Baby Eagle is your priority.
Copy that. Making my way to the church. Condor 1, out.
Got him. All right, so I'm probably gonna we'll go chapter 3, and at the end of chapter 3, because that's a good break, I'm actually gonna start instead of 3, I'm gonna split it up between about 5 episodes. That way, it's gonna extend beyond Spooktober, but I'm not, not pressed to get out 3 3-hour videos. Dog, Hupper, if you will.
Take care of yourself, buddy.
I'm just reminded of the JonTron review of Birdemic. He's like, "You gonna move some of those face muscles, buddy?" I'm actually curious if the speedrunners, if they save dog or they don't save dog, because I feel it could save time in El Gigante if done right. But I don't know what this current speedruns are looking like. Okay, Genshin Archon. I went through Liyue. Rex was, I don't know. He was interesting, let's put it that way. Oh, right, I forgot that these are still here. Neat. Bert! Come on. We gotta go. Dogs. I don't want to deal with those dogs. As I fucking miss. Yeet. Mine. It's still a solid 2-shot, so it's not bad. I like me some Farina memes. That's all I'm gonna say about Genshin. I like the what was it, the ho-ho meme? It's home or ho-ho meme. I totally just deadass saw ho-ho meme.
I have something I think you like.
Well, I'm assuming the dog would draw aggro off of the El Gigante, so I'd assume it'd be used in speedruns. Yeah, we're gonna divide this out into probably 5 parts. This is gonna extend probably beyond Spooktober. So we'll do like, it'll still classify as a Spooktober upload, but that way it's a little more caught because we're already at 47 minutes. And I want to, I try to upload them in episodes. One, it's a little easier on me, but it's also, I feel a little more cognizant of your guys' time. Because at the end of the day, I mean, I don't want you to have to sit through a 9-hour Halo Infinite VOD. I mean, I've done it. You know, I don't feel that's very respectful of your time. So I figure you know, 1, it's easier on me. 2, I can, skip the cutscene on accident. Whoops. 2, it makes it easier to kind of just intake. You can just put it on, be done with it.
Negative. Nothing yet.
Well, I mean, that's what Pokemondays is, because on the Kip TV channel, we already have Pokemonday, the first episode up.
I can think of one reason.
And Phasmophobia is coming out tomorrow. Dead Space 3, or Dead Space is coming out Wednesday. This will probably come out, God, probably Thursday, if I had to say. I'm still toying if I want this Thursday or Friday, because I do want to get TCG Thursdays going. But that's one of those that it's just kind of getting to that point. I'm getting there, though. I'm just having to figure out how I want to stagger these uploads. It helps me also get to projects, right? Like, I would not, outside of Pokemondays, I would not have actually ever gotten around to Radical Red. And I wanted to. And I can just be like, hey, I can make content around it. You like stockpile videos? I very much like to. That way, if I get sick or I need a break or something like that, 1, it's already slated to go. Because, I mean, I'm a workaholic. I work as is, you know. I was going to take today off, and I'm like, well, I kind of want to get this out Thursday or Friday. My aim with this is awful. It's the rate of fire that's fucking with me. Because it's such a slow rate of fire, I think I have another shot that I can squeeze off. Mine. Oh, I didn't know he had a kick in his arsenal. That's actually kind of cool. I didn't know he had a kick there. That was last few frames of that. That was really cool. Mine. No, I'm moving on. Yeah, I know you res. I could have burned through it. I don't want to spend money on Genshin if I can avoid it. Let's put it that way. I don't feel I have the disposable income that I can waste on a gacha game. And even then, I'd probably play something like Fate Grand Order a little bit more. I like Farina, don't get me wrong. It's not that I have anything against Genshin. I'm just, you know, trying to be cognizant about spending. You know, says the same guy that goes out and buys a fucking DP12. But, I mean, that's beside the point. Yeah, Raiden. I dropped about 300 in Genshin. I got a C2 Raiden. It wasn't bad. I want to get to Fate Grand. So I want to go... Waifu Wednesdays is a topic that I've been toying with for a minute. And I would love to do a Waifu Wednesdays because that gives me, you know, anime games like Sword Art, because I have the Sword Art, you know, line of games backlogged. I have the new Fate Samurai Remnant that I want to get to. Stuff like that. Right. I want to get to a bunch of those, and I feel a Waifu quote-unquote Wednesday would help a lot with that. At the very least, it's a cool, like, umbrella for anime games. Just kind of things that I've been thinking on in the background. Just, you know, 3 a.m. thoughts. What do I want to do? How do I want to execute this? That kind of thing. Code Vein is one of those that I actually do need to... I need to run that again. I tried running it. Apparently, you weren't supposed to go to the swamp first. So I went into the swamp with the boss that uses the spear, right? Apparently that's not the first place you go to. Which, fuck, I didn't know that. So I defeated what was effectively the 5th boss first, and I'm like, damn, this game hard. And it's like, yeah, because technically that's not the area you're supposed to go into first. More like, no invasion's boring. Kiwi, you didn't even survive an invasion with me. What are you talking about? I ganked you. Let's hop over here. Whoop. A little too early. Running from ashes. I've heard that's a good game. I might want to.
Damn it.
Fucking bet. Kiwi, you can't even play Dark Souls 3, though. You don't have it. Mine. That actually killed him? Weird. Weird champ, but I'll take it. What is this poise that they have? Haha, you fool! Yeah, my screen is definitely fucking with me a little bit in this run. Because my screen's at 32 and I'm sitting this close to it. I keep telling myself I'm going to go back to my 24. My 24 is my secondary monitor. I keep telling myself I'm going to go back, but I never actually do because I like the size. But man, it fucks up my shots in gaming. I have to sit a little further back to do that. There you are. You're still alive? There we go. Bye, Felicia. There should be... I think it's the next one. I thought that was Jack Baker for a second. I am not in the right... That's not the right game. I just see blub, 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 blub. Should actually probably pick up the pace, because Utaka's going to overtake me if I don't. Mine. Yeah, should probably try to avoid treasures. I mean, I'm making enough passively, as is. I don't necessarily need to go for Depraved Idol. There we go, now that I'm inside. Haha, I did clip through this. I clipped through that table, hell yeah. And gently open the door, right? Yeah, no, go to your appointments. Woo, I sorry, I was reading chat, I almost fucking ran into that. Everyone, S Hyper Beast. What is that? What is the M4A1 Hyper Beast? Aha! it's such a good parry. Pouring antiseptic on your wound. Yeah, that was that's a good way of describing it. Yeah, Resident Evil 7 and 8's healing system was kind of strange. Machine pistol from REA. I want that. I want the UAW. No, sorry, USWA1. Well, you can remove the brace from it because obviously, you know, brace is not. Legally, I have to say that you can't have a brace on that. Legally, of course. You know, I just have to clarify that. But no, it's one of those things that like. You could remove the brace from it. You could have the USWA1 just finding a seller. See, it's oh, interesting. Legally, I can't agree with that sentiment in chat. You have to understand, legally, from a YouTube terms of service standpoint, I can't say to do anything that would be illegal with a firearm. I legally can't say that. I have to pull the rope twice, yeah. I know what's wrong with it. They ain't got no gas in it. I think there are some in the U.S. I think it's a U.S. manufacturer, right? It begins with a B. I can't remember what it is. It's not Benelli. Yeah, he would break that engine from pulling the ripcord. I guess this is actually a good chance to test our theory regarding the Delago and charging up the harpoons, because that was a theory that Yutaka and I were kind of looking at. Because you can charge it so the line becomes straighter. Because it usually takes me about 20 or so harpoons. No, they're like maybe 30. Yeah, there's a little bit of a different hit sound to it too. Missed. Nah, that makes that a hell of a lot easier. Prior to this run, I've never known that you can actually charge it. There we go. Oh, that helps so much with the distance. That helps so fucking much. I don't think you... No, in the original, I don't think you charge up. That's probably why I didn't think you could in this one. I'll take that hit. Also, remember, coming off of Wesker's strength score, these would hit a lot harder in lore. I mean, I think it's working. I think I'm doing more damage. You know, when I can actually hit the damn thing. Yeah, because that's a hard interrupt, which is fine. I'm gonna hit that. Oh, I avoided that narrowly. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna hit that boat. I'm gonna hit. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay. I just grazed it. Yeah, no, that charged up actually really fucking makes a hell of a difference. Just aiming alone.
Where'd you go?
This part's a little immersion breaking because it's still tied to the boat. It's still tied, so it should be moving the boat around. I don't know. I have weird little immersion breaks in games. After this fight, yeah, maybe not pure red. They would be tinged. Depends how much blood the Delago has. Someone would have to figure out what type of species of... I think it's an axolotl, right? No, it's a salamander. So someone would have to do the math on a salamander's blood to body mass ratio, and then they'd have to upscale it to the Delago, and then you would get a, you know, liter or gallon amount. I missed that like a dingus. I mean, the fight doesn't really feel that much faster, though. Like, it feels about the same. So, I mean, yeah, you can charge up the harpoon. It just feels like it brings it out further. I'm not seeing... Yeah, I'm gonna be dead. I'm also losing focus. I'm not really seeing the difference here. Like, I'm hitting it. That was literally last hit territory. Oh my god. Because you're missing. I really didn't. I missed maybe like a quarter of my hits. Like it was slightly faster. I think I did use less harpoons, but it was slightly faster. As long as you tag it, I think that's important rather than how much you charge it up. I do like that Quaffy does play Payday 3. I like that Quaffy is enjoying it, because I know a lot of people aren't enjoying Payday 3 in its current iteration. Well, not closed mouth is funny, yeah. Alrighty then. So that's where we're going to end this episode of the Resident Evil 4 Wesker run. If you're on the VOD channel, thank you for watching. Keep calling VOD channel, the Kip TV channel, thank you for watching. Definitely appreciate you. And yeah, this will be extending beyond Spooktober. So keep an eye out for these uploads, all that fun stuff, and I will see you in the next one.